Hello everyone, I Khan sir, PGT Chemistry. Today in my chemistry class I am going to discuss about the titration 2. Now see the aim. This is the aim given here. Determine to solution you read, you will understand about the aim. Aim is just like the question. On the basis of the aim you have to perform to the your experiment. Here is a molarity of the sodium carbonate given, and thereafter you know that how will see here the theories. Read the point 1 and the 2, you will understand about the theory. And this is the chemical equation take place during the titration. Here is a HCl acid used. This acid you fulfill in the burette, and with help of the pipette, it may be the 20 ml or 10 ml, it depends upon your teacher, provided by the teacher to you. And you take this time the indicator methyl orange. So actually now listen carefully how will you perform. First of all, fulfill to the HCl in the burette till 0 cc, and after that with help of your 10 ml of the pipette, you take the NaOH solution. You take very carefully, and then this NaOH solution 10 ml you keep in your small conical flask. After that you here use the indicator methyl orange. This time don't use to the phenolphthalein indicator, because of the here HCl strong acid you have used here, and Na2CO3 you know that its solution will be base, but that will be weak base. To use the methyl orange. And here is a I'm going to very clear say to you that whenever you use the strong base like NaOH or KOH, at that time use indicator methyl orange. If your acid is a strong and base is a weak, at that time you use the indicator methyl orange. And after the adding the methyl orange in your Na2CO3 solution, solution will be colorless, and when you add drop by drop to the HCl solution from burette to the your small conical flask, then after the adding the some amount of the HCl, when your neutralization reaction is going on, you get gradually to the pink color solution. So after adding to the HCl solution in your small conical flask, if your solution become the permanent light pink color, then that will be the final reading of the burette, and you stop the adding the HCl solution in your small conical flask and note down the reading. Now see here, this is the procedure. You read procedure very carefully, and there is no need that you have to write the procedure in your copy. And now here the see the observation table. You have to perform 3 or 4 times to the your experiment. And this is the suppose your initial reading burette is a 10 cc, and suppose final reading is a this is a 0 cc, actually 0 cc, and final reading is a 10 cc. The HCl volume will be the 10 ml, है this is the first reading. Second time suppose 10 cc, here is a, then this is the 20 cc, and this again will be the 10 ml, because of this minus this is equal to the consumed or used HCl. Third time suppose 20 cc is the initial reading, and then 30 is your final reading, then again 10 ml. So this is the volume of the HCl you used here. And after that, now see the calculation. So I am going to discuss how will you calculate. You all know that formula M1V1 is equal to M2 and the V2, and suppose M1 is a your molarity of Na2CO3, which is given the 0.05 molar in your M, and the V1 will be the 10 ml. This is the uh, volume measured with help of the pipette. And M2, suppose you have to find, this is the molarity of the HCl, and V2, this is the volume of the HCl, which is 10 ml. You noted from the burette, 10 ml unit will be the ml. Now you calculate to the M2. So you know that formula will become the M2 is equal to M1 V1 upon V2. So this is your molarity of the HCl, and after calculating the molarity you have to find the strength. So you know strength is equal to will be the molarity into molar mass. So whatever is a molarity you get here for the HCl, you know that molar mass is a 36.5 gram per mole. This is the molarity. You will get the strength. Thereafter you have to write the result, that strength of the HCl of the solution, whatever you get from here, and the molarity whatever is you get from here, you have to mention here. And after that you have to write the at least 1, 2 and the 3 precautions. So first precaution will be maintain that social distancing. Second precaution will be you use the sanitizer, and third will be use the mask, and fourth will be before doing your experiment you wash to your all instrument, and don't discuss during the doing the experiment. These are the some precaution you can write. So I hope that this video lecture will help you to the you in your practical exams. So thank you.